Okay, before we start this video, I'm going to tell you that I'm going to share with you secret information of how you can get yourself a full drone for the cost of just a VTX and a camera. Amazing, I know. And if you find this stuff helpful or entertaining, at least worth $2, join my $2 Patreon. Come on. Join the Toonie Club. Only 2,000 spots left. So just join the Toonie Club so that we can become a full-time creator. We're looking at the HDZero Mob7 with the Lux Cam and all that. This is the Freestyle edition. HDZero doesn't seem to have them for sale. If you are going to buy an HDZero quad for outside, I would tell you to just buy a Crux 35. You're going to have way more fun flying it than these things. I don't know. It's okay. Honestly, you watch my maiden, and then I'll give you all my honest thoughts about it. Basically, I've only flown it now like 3 packs, but yeah. Okay, watch the maiden, and we'll come right back and we'll talk all about it.
Feel like we're falling away. Maybe I just need to feel nothing to make it easier to turn away. Maybe we're fanning the flame. So why do I keep holding out my hand to get burned? I don't wanna clash anymore. I can hear the ghosts in the walls. It's telling me to run away, yeah. I don't wanna crash anymore. I can hear the ghosts in the walls. It's telling me to run away. Breaking apart, seeing the end. We have nothing to say. Maybe it's hard to understand that there's nothing left to fight for, and there's nothing left to say. I don't wanna crash anymore. I can hear the ghosts in the walls. It's telling me to run away, yeah. I don't wanna crash anymore. I can hear the ghosts in the walls. It's telling me to run away.
You know what? It is a fun quad. I think I just got a little bit overly excited because of everyone you know, talking about how great this camera is. But you see, I've come from a place where my HDZero whoops that I've been flying have basically been ones that I kind of built myself with the whoop light canopy. And with this, you got your MIPI cable and this camera. It's a digital camera. It looks phenomenal. So it's like this actually looks way better than this does. And everyone's been talking about how good this looks. Maybe if you're comparing it to analog or to the EcoCam. But when you compare it to this, like this is discontinued now, but this looks way better. It's kind of a downgrade. At the same time, it's an upgrade because it's lighter than this, so this would be heavier, but then being able to have it all on a single board is nice. Still, you do feel the weight when you fly this compared to, for instance, a Air 75. So I personally prefer the flight experience of the Air 75. Also, just the value. Like, if you buy one of these, you could buy 2 or 3 Air 75s and really go to town. So just honestly, like, I would go for the Air 75s, but just in general, like, it does fly nice. Like, it flies pretty nice. It also, with these 530 batteries, they're a little bit heavier, I guess, probably than maybe the 450 Lavas. I'm getting like 4-minute flight times, and the cool things is, yeah, I guess it's lighter. You do notice the weight, so the Air 75 does fly better. Even though this has the 802 2500 kV motors, I don't feel like, I still feel the weight on this as I do kind of flying this, and this I have 1002s on. Just recovery, like recovering sometimes you think you can catch yourself, but maybe you can't. I have to fly it more, and then I'll do a more detailed, like, longer term review. The plus is like when you fly this down to, like, let's say 3 volts, I think that the video kind of dies before you hit 3 volts, whereas with this you can fly it down all the way to 3 volts or lower and it keeps going, so you get more flight time and battery life out of this one. To me, I don't know, I really do like how this camera looks, so it's been a bit of a disappointment to me. I'm gonna have to just fly these back and forth and see how they feel compared to each other, and I just have to put more time in it. But just like initial thoughts, it is fun. I don't like the way the camera looks. It kind of reminds me of a Super Nintendo, and not in a good way. I kind of like how this one, it's clearer and it's softer. With this one, it's kind of like a little bit more contrasty and like pixelated. And I feel like I almost enjoy the soft look of analog, whereas this is kind of like, it is more like intense, bright, sharp, but it's a little bit, I guess, like jarring, or like, there's something about HDZero that is just like, it's like bright and not as clear, whereas with this one it is nicer. You get what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel about it? What are your thoughts? Are you liking these all-in-ones? Have you had problems with them? I think that this camera's okay, like flying around in grass and stuff. I just worry about this, like if you're flying somewhere hard. I would just say get a Crux 35 for outside, the HDZero one. Stick it on my discus frame and you'll enjoy it a lot more. We'll see how long this thing lasts. I also don't like these batteries, the 830 batteries. I prefer the Lava 450s. The other thing is that right now you can actually go onto Beta FPV's website and you can get these guys for like $150, which I think it's a ridiculously good deal. The original one, these guys, Meteor 75, you can get on Beta FPV for $150, and these basically don't exist anymore, so you can get those like now if you want to. Use the link on my website. If you just go on my website, you go to Beta FPV's website, you can find the Meteor 75 HDZeros. These, I don't really know where you can get them, but like that for $150 to me is like the craziest deal ever, except if you're in the States and maybe everything coming from China is a nightmare. I've been a little bit out of it. I just haven't been making as much content. I literally came back from Mexico and slept for like a whole week There's a guy that's getting one of you guys. There's a couple of you that need builds for me. I'm gonna make them. I will. I just been really out of it, so sorry about that. I hope you guys are feeling good. Let me know your thoughts on all the HDZero whoops and stuff. What's your favorite whoop to fly? What is it? Is it an analog whoop? Is it an HDZero whoop? Are you having fun with the 04 whoops lately? Like, what's your favorite whoop to fly? Let me know.